Hello again, it's Pete from Alan's World Extra. You can see there's a whole plethora of blasters right behind me, so we'll just come over the side. Just a selection of a little selection of the blasters which I've got. I've got loads more sort of in stores, and I've sold God knows how many going around there, but they all come with different names. There's Mavericks, there's Mega Things, there's Air Blasters, there's Revolvers, there's Stampedes, Rampage, Raiders. There's so many different names out there, but what do they actually mean? What do I mean, what's they mean? I know them, the names with actually the blasters, but the words after it, like EX, ECS, Rev, yeah, and then numbers next to it. So when I first started looking at sort of Nerf sort of things, I didn't have a clue what some of these sort of went. It wasn't until I'd done some research and looked around at these and really fully understood what Nerf was all about that I suddenly realised, I thought, and suddenly things started clicking. And it also makes things a little bit easier as well, that if you understand a few of these terminologies you get from the Nerf blasters itself, it helps you understand what to list with it, or add to the bundles, or add to the blasters to make sure you've got the right equipment actually coming across. So I've got every single type of blaster except for one with me today. I don't have the belt fed one because I've sold two of those over the last sort of few weeks, and I don't have any more in stock because they're quite hard to come by at a reasonable price. So I'm going to start off with the very first common sort of one you see sort of coming over. Yeah. So this is part of a Recon sort of weapon system. You see on here we've got Recon CS6. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, Recon CS6. Maybe see a little bit better on the Raider. Yeah, the Raider says Raider CS35. There we go, Raider CS35. What these mean, the CS stands for clip. Yeah, because in America and that they call magazines clips. In Britain we call things that hold the bullets or darts magazines. Yeah, so that's the first thing. So CS is telling you is a magazine-fed weapon system. So that's the first thing. Okay, so when I'm listing them, I need to make sure I list it with the magazine. But what size magazine? That's the next number. Where this one says CS6, this one says CS35. You might have some say CS25, CS18. They're referring to the magazine size for how many darts came with that blaster when it was bought. So CS6 is basically the little one, and it says the number 6 sort of on it. So that sort of helps you sort of on there. The CS18, I think. Am I right? Is this the 18? Yeah, yes, yeah, the CS18 is a little bit rounder, so you've got the 6 sort of coming around there, and you've got the extra darts inside there itself. So that's a strange sort of funny little shape one. And then you've got the 25, which looks like that, and it's got 25 on it to make it a little bit easier. But this one here, it says it comes with a 35, and that's the big drums. Again, this one doesn't have 35 on it. No, they don't have 35 written on them. But they are the big drums which hold 35 darts. So when you're looking at selling this, if you pick this up at the boot fair and it's only got one of them attached to it, a 6, and you want to sell it as it was when you first got it, you need to start looking for a big drum like this. Yeah, so that's just bear in mind that you know which magazine you're getting to put for the right weapon system. So that's CS. The next one you'll see is these ones, yeah. So it says Rev, REV6. So this is a Maverick REV6, and REV stands for revolver. Yeah, so that's that bit on here. It's just starting to rain now. How good's that when I'm outside trying to film? Yeah, so that's REV, and 6 stands for it holds 6 darts inside its barrel. Yeah, so you've got it on there. You might see Rev 10, Rev sort of thing. So just depends on how big the one you're actually firing. So that's REV. The next one you see is EX and whatever it is. Yeah, and it stands for external fire and then free, because it holds 3 darts. You've got one what fires and it's got 2 storage. Another one you might see on that is the Night Finder, or the blue version is called the Fire Strike. It's again is as EX3, so you've got external sort of one on there, and you've got 2 storage on the bottom. So that's EX. What's the next one on the list? EBF. Okay, so EBF, it stands for electronic belt fed. So these are sort of the big massive blasters. I'll put a picture up just there so you can see what I sold fairly recently. They're like the massive machine guns. There's a belt and you put the ammunition in, holds 25 darts inside the belt, and they just plough through an electronic thing. It just keeps going and going and going sort of along the system on its own. So that's electronic belt fed. What's the next on my list to go through? The next one is ECS. Okay, so ECS, electronic clip system, or magazine is what we call it. So on here, so this is the Stampede ECS, and you see on here it's got an 18 round stick magazine. Yeah, so you've got an 18 round stick magazine inside this one. Again, you can hold drums and you can put all sorts of different magazines inside it, but if you want to make sure you're putting it out with the right magazine for the right blaster, just check online. Yeah, it might have numbers next to it sort of on there, but this one doesn't have a number. I know when you first bought this one it came with 3 18 round or 3 18 dart magazines and 1 6 dart magazine, so this is quite an expensive one when you come to resell one of these and actually get that sort of kitted out if you don't have all the stuff when it comes with. So that's ECS. The next one on my list is AS. You sometimes see AS written on things, sometimes not. This one is an AS blaster, and AS stands for air system. So basically it needs to have some air pressure build up before it fires its darts. Lots of time the newer air system ones are the ones that hold the missiles, the mini missiles on what's the one I just sold a couple of days ago is a Demolisher. Sorry, Demolisher 2-in-1. It'll be a picture just up here. It has a clip fed or magazine fed system, and it also has an air system to fire. There's a plunger that fires off the large rocket or the large missile. The harder you plunge it, the further it went. So this one needs 10 pumps, until you hear a little click, and when I hear that click I can then fire off. It fires all of them off at the same time, but the more you pump it the further they go. So that's an air system. And the last one which you see is the RV. Yeah, so this is a Barricade RV10, and RV stands for electronic revolver. Yeah, so, and it's got number 10 next to it, so it holds 10 darts inside its revolver system. So I hope you found that a little bit interesting. So it gives you some sort of idea of what all the numbers and the letters mean at the end of it. Down below in the description I'm going to put all those things in there for you as well. So I'm going to write the abbreviations and what they actually mean, and also what the numbers mean for you sort of on there, just to help you out a little bit more when you're listing your Nerf blasters. But thanks again, and I'll catch you later for the next video. Bye for now.